Now we got a steady camera. All right. Welcome back to Bible and Blues. And, today we it was a little late getting out, but today we did a big long drive. We had to do some stuff for Valerie. We had to get some new batteries for her wheelchair. So I want to kind of include that a little bit. So here you go, just a little bit of the drive. It was a long drive, so you're only getting a little bit of it. And then a little bit of time inside there because we met some cool people in there. And one of them let us do a little bit of, his name was Brett. I kept calling him Rex because he's kind of hard to understand. But he had a really cool wheelchair. So we're getting new batteries for Valerie's wheelchair because, one of the things about these things, batteries they just over time they just can't keep recharging. They use marine grade deep cycle batteries in these things, the technology, and you can do it for quite a while. But I mean, after so long, I mean, they just wear out. If you've ever noticed with your phone does the same kind of thing. And these aren't lithiums; these are lead acid and glass plates and stuff like that. And so so that's what we did today. And so before we get involved in what happened, our reading, which we are going to read, we're going to read Psalm 133 today. So stick around for that. But first, here's a little bit of how our day went. Started out at about 12:45, I think we left the house. Right, bye. Sweet, we're here. Okay, so today we are at a place called New Motion. We're getting Valerie's. Say hi, Valerie.
Hi.
So she's kicking in one of the recliners while we're getting a new set of batteries put into her wheelchair. One of the fun things about having an electric wheelchair is over time the batteries die. And so we're getting some new batteries put in. And there's a couple other things that we're probably going to do later. We're going to order some parts in. I'm probably going to have to take take an afternoon off and come up here again. This was a 55-minute drive. The drive up was really easy. This is about 45 miles away from home. And, we have, I left, hey, Valerie, guess what I left on? The coffee pot. No, I'm just kidding. No, I left I left my action camera on in the car. So I was sitting there taking pictures of just the where we're parked. So I'm going to take care of that. But let's get a little kind of view here. This is some of the stuff they have. It's kind of neat stuff, actually. Look at these. These wheelchairs. This is kind of the reality of life in a wheelchair. Because you have to think in these terms. These all have standard seats in them. They don't have therapeutic seating to them. Therapeutic seating is something totally different. That right there is a lift for taking the person. Sometimes it's used for helping into the toilet. Sometimes it's to a tub. This is your average. Everybody calls that a rascal. That's a much better unit than a rascal. So these are higher end units. So you've seen these. Anyway, so I'm going to go outside. Take you with me. We're going to get that action camera shut off. Be right back, Valerie. Yeah. Okay. Don't go anywhere. All right. I know, funny joke. Don't tell the woman they can't walk, don't go anywhere, right? Funny joke, huh? All right. So, anyway, beautiful day. This place is called New Motion. It is located in Mount Lake Terrace, Washington. And they're pretty easy to work with, really. If you can get up here, that's the big thing. Can you make the drive? So, yay! All right, do that. Still have half the battery left. Cool. All right, and I'm going to use that part of my, filming part of this vlog today. So, have all kinds of stuff in there right now. I actually took pictures of my haircut. You want to see? Getting my haircut. Here you go. So, what else do they have here? It's kind of a little tucked away in the industrial area here. So I'm going to go inside and it says pull, don't push. And hang out with Valerie again. So, look, they have a TV to watch. And there's one chair. There's Valerie in the other chair. Yeah. So, my beautiful wife. And we're here, and they have offices over there. Just a quick flash of them. Cubicle land. I work in cubicle land. This is actually pretty comfortable. What do you think of that?
I'm talking about this.
Okay. Hey, they have a left hand. They have a left hand.
When you notice that the chair was unplugged from the wall, and then you plugged it back into the wall, from that time, how long has it been in the charger? And it's still.
Talk to me in an hour. All right. I'll talk to you later. Name? Rex? Cameron. Good to meet you. This is my wife, Valerie. Josh? Nice to meet you. This is the kind of people you run into over at New Motion, you know? So, yeah. It's halfway. Here we are. That is cool. That is cool. It helps you around the kitchens and stuff like that? Yeah. Yeah. Yep, get the stuff out of the closet, get stuff out of the upper cupboards and stuff like that. Yeah. What do you think of that, Valerie?
Yeah.
Yeah, because all hers does is a tilt in space. That's all it does is tilt back.
No. I use it all the time.
Oh, yeah. I'm always looking for stuff to make you more independent in the house, right, Valerie?
Yeah.
I call her queen. Yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna have to invest in that. We have to look at that, okay, Valerie?
Yeah.
I love it. Cool. Elevator. That's right. It just goes up and goes down and everything. You got that raising the legs up thing going on. That's great. Helps your comfort. Yeah. So that is great stuff, man. And you also have the tilting space too, right? So you can tilt back, lean the chair back and stuff. Yeah. Do you have something holding your legs in case tone kicks in? Because I see you got the Well, no, 'cause I was looking at it here. I see you have the braces, and then you have these straps here, so that if your legs kick in tone, they try to go out, don't they? Yeah, she has that with her right leg. So I see you got something there. I'm just kind of checking stuff out. That's all.
Go for it.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Because
Model.
yeah,
Check it out.
yeah, yeah. No, this is great. I love your chair, man.
Never know what to do.
No, you don't. You don't, because that's just it. I love this stuff. And headlights. I love the lights. That's awesome. All right, cool. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was kind of a window into some of the things you deal with as when you're confined to a wheelchair. And there's some really great people. One of the things that you learn is that people look askance at people in a wheelchair. They don't know how to talk to them. They don't know how to treat them. And I didn't get this other guy on film because he was kind of in. Then he got rolled right straight to the back for his for a repair because he'd had a couple of accidents in his chair, so he was getting some fixes done. And this guy had a beard and everything. He was 100% with it, of course. And I was like, hey, that's a really great beard. And he immediately started cracking with me. It was a lot of fun to do it because he's like, yeah, as hard as I scrub, that dirt just won't come off. Scrub. I was like, yeah, you know what? I shaved this morning. Look what happened. And so these things are, when you're dealing with someone that's disabled, a lot of times all they want is the same kind of attention anybody else wants. They want a little bit of human dignity, a little bit of human respect, and so just kind of they're stuck in a wheelchair, and if you want to really bring them out, start talking about that wheelchair. It's kind of like talking to us about our cars, our tools, our electronics, our phone, our computer, stuff like that. It's the same kind of thing. And the conversation I had with Brett, I talked to him for him and his caregiver Josh for half hour, 45 minutes, and it seemed like a really nice guy, and kind of guy you wouldn't mind hanging out with a little bit. He was a little hard to understand because I don't know what we didn't get involved in how he ended up in a wheelchair, why he was in a wheelchair, was a cerebral palsy. He seemed to have a lot of weakness in his hand. I went up and shook his hand, and that's kind of an important aspect. Just like I said, this is basic, human dignity is all that they're looking for, and that's all they want. Same thing we want, and a lot of times you will find out that majority of them have a relationship with Jesus, and so there's something to talk about right there. If you're confined to a wheelchair and your life is hard like that, odds are pretty good you're reaching out, and you're reaching out to the one who will sustain you. Anyway, without further ado, I hope you got something out of that. There was a lot that happened there. The drive, I hope I didn't put too much time of the drive into it, but I hope you at least enjoyed some of the music on the drive. So that's kind of how our day went. So we're going to do Psalm 133. Psalm 133 is only 3 verses long, not quite the shortest chapter in the Bible, but it does come close. So it is a song of ascents. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and read his word. How good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity. It is like a precious oil poured on the head, running down on the beard, running down on Aaron's beard, down upon the collar of his robes. It is as if the dew of Hermon were falling on Mount Zion. For there the Lord bestows his blessing, even life forevermore. How good and as a bearded man, how good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity. And I speak on this frequently. I haven't done it in a while. The concept of unity of the church, of our brethren, of our brothers and sisters, of the followers of Jesus, the unity that we should have with one another, because the world is against us. Okay, it really is. If you question it, go out and proclaim your faith and see what happens. An atheist goes out and proclaims, I mean, you see it all the time on Hollywood. As a matter of fact, if you watch the Discovery Channel scientists on Discovery Channel, you would think that every single scientist is an atheist. You'd be wrong, but so it is like precious oil poured on the head, running down on the beard, running down on Aaron's beard, down upon the collar of his robes. It is as if the dew of Hermon were falling on Mount Zion. For there the Lord bestows his blessing, even life forevermore. Here's the reading of the Lord. Thanks be to God. I really appreciate you coming along this journey with me. Be sure to subscribe and like my channel. Like what's going on here. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of how the day went. So it was a good day for us. Valerie, we really appreciate not having to worry about the batteries dying every time we go someplace now, because that's what was happening. The batteries would die if you do anything extra outside of the immediate needs things. Go to the store, go shopping, go for a walk. All that would toast the batteries in no time. Now we don't have to worry about that, and we're grateful for that. So, God bless. Have a great day. I will talk to you later.